Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you about Schema Builder and creation process of custom objects and fields in Schema Builder in Salesforce. So let's jump to the topic and discuss about Schema Builder in Salesforce. In Salesforce, the Schema Builder is a tool that permits the user to create and visualize their structure of the data model. It gives the dynamic environment for viewing and modifying all the standard and custom objects and fields, and it also shows the relationship between the object. In Schema Builder, we can see the existing schema and add custom objects, fields, and relationship by simply drag and drop method. This can reduce the requirement to click on page to page to find the details of the relationship or add the fields to an object. Now move ahead and discuss about how to create custom object and field in Schema Builder in Salesforce Lightning. So let's move to our OR. So this is my Lightning OR. So for creating the custom object and custom fields in Schema Builder in Salesforce Lightning, go to the gear icon. This is my gear icon. Click on that. And under this gear icon, there are two options. First one is setup and the another one is service setup. Click on the setup option. Our setup page is open. Here we can see that there is a quick find box. Enter the Schema Builder in the quick find box and we can see that the Schema Builder comes at the top. Click on the Schema Builder and we can see that the Schema Builder is now open. If the objects are already shown on the schema, then first clear the schema by clicking on the clear all option. This is my clear all option. Click on that and you can see that the objects are removed from the schema. Then click on the object tab. This is my object tab. Click on that and after that we can see that lots of objects are present. So click on the object. We are clicking on the account object and we are also clicking on the contact object. For this we search the contact and click on that and you can see that the account and the contact object are comes on our schema, and this is the pictorial representation of the objects that we are shown on the schema. Now we want to create the new object. So for this we firstly click on the element tab. On the left side you can see that the element tab. Click on that and under this element tab we can see the objects option are present. So drag this object option and drop it into the schema and we can see that the dialog box is open where we can enter the new object's label, plural name, enter all the detail related to the new object. So firstly enter the label and here we are entering the account number info, and after that enter the plural name and here we are entering the account number infos, and then enter the object name which is automatically filled by simply clicking on the object name field and then click on the save button. And you can see that our account number info object is created successfully. After creating the custom object, now we want to create the custom field. And you can see that under the element tab, lots of fields are present. And we want to create the new custom field. So let's say we want to create the master detail relationship field on the account object and the account number info object. So I drag the master detail and drop it into the account number. Now you can see that the master detail field dialog box is open. Now enter the detail related to the field. Firstly fill the field label and here we are filling the field label as account number, and after that fill the field name which is automatically filled by simply clicking on the field name field, and then select the related to option and here we are selecting the related to option as account, and then we can see that our child relationship name is automatically filled by simply clicking on the field and then click on the save button. After saving the field, the account number field is shown under the account number info object, and we can see the master detail relationship between the account and the account number info object. Now we want to right click on this field. You can see the list is open and under this list lots of options are present. So we click on the first option, that is view field in a new window. When we click on this field, we can see that our account number field is open in the new window and we can see the detail related to the account number is present here. Now again right click on the account number field and the list is open again. Now we want to added the field properties. So click on the field properties, and here we can see the field properties related to the account number field. If you want to edit this field, then you can add it, otherwise save it. Now again right click on the account number field, and here we can see the next option is manage field permission. Click on this manage field permission, and we can see that the manage field permission dialog box is open. Here we can add it the visible and read only fields. You can add it as your choice, and then click on the save button. Now again right click on the account number field, and the last option is a delete field. If you want to delete this field, so click on the delete button, otherwise leave it as it is. Now click on the gear icon of account info. Pop-up list is open, and here we can see the hide object on the canvas. So click on this button, and you can see that our object is disappear. Now again click on the gear icon, and you can see there is a view object option. Click on this option, so it will be open in the new tab where the object related detail will be available. So it will be open object manager, and the account number info will be open automatically. Now again click on the gear icon of account number info object, and here we can see that the view page layout option. Click on this option, and we can see that our page layout page is open. Now click on this link, and our page layout is open as well. Now click on the auto layout. This is a auto layout button. After clicking on that, we can see that it automatically adjusts the available and selected objects. Now click on the view option. This is my view option. Now click on the drop down arrow of the view option, and here we click on the display element labels. So click on that, and you can see that the element's name is displayed in contact object, in account object, and the account info object. So if you again click on the display element name, and it will show the labels. Now again click on the view option. Now this time select the hide relationship, so we can see only the objects are available without showing the relationship. Now again click on the view option. This time we click on the show relationship, and this will again show the relationship between the object. Now again click on the view option, and click on the show ligands, and here we can see the ligands in the right side shown. And then again click on the view option, and click on the hide ligands, and our ligand is disappear. Now move ahead and discuss about how to create custom objects and fields in Schema Builder in Salesforce Classic. So let's move to our own. So when we log into our Salesforce account, our Salesforce Lightning version is open. So moving to our classic version, click on the profile picture, and under this profile picture we can see that there is an option switch to Salesforce Classic. Click on this option. Our Salesforce Classic version is open. Now click on the setup option. This is my setup option. Click on this, and our setup page is open. Now enter the Schema Builder in the quick find box, and the Schema Builder comes at the top. Click on the Schema Builder option. The Schema Builder is open now. If the objects are already shown on the Schema Builder, then first clear the schema by clicking on the clear all option. On the left hand side, we can see there is a clear all option is present. Click on this option, and we can see that the objects are disappeared. Now on the left hand side, we can see that there is a object tab. Click on this object tab, and under this object tab we can see that lots of objects are already present. So click on the account object, and after that we want to click on one more object, so we can search the contact object in the quick find box, and click on the search object, contact object, and we can see that there is a pictorial representation will be available of the contact and the account object. Now we want to create the new object, so we click on the element tab which is present on the left side. Click on the element tab, and under this element tab we can see the object option. So drag this option and drop it into the schema. After dropping the object into the schema, we can see the new object dialog boxes pop up. Enter the detail related to the new object. Firstly fill the label, and here we are filling the label as account number info, and then fill the plural label, and here we are filling the plural label as account number infos, and then select the start with. Here we already select the consonants and then enter the object name, which is automatically filled by simply clicking on the object name field and then click on the save button. And we can see that our account number info object is created successfully and shown on the schema. Now we want to create the custom fields. So on the left hand side, under the element tab, there are lots of fields are present and we want to create the master detail relationship fields on the account number info and the account object. So I drag the master detail and drop it into the account number info, which is a child. Now the create master detail field dialog boxes pop up. Now enter the detail related to the master detail field. Firstly fill the field label, and here we are filling the field label as account number, and then fill the field name, which is automatically filled by simply clicking on the field name, and then enter the description if you want to enter, otherwise leave it as it is. And after that select the related to, and here we are selecting the related to as account, and then enter the child relationship name, which is automatically filled by simply clicking on the child relationship name field and then click on the save button. After saving the field, the account number field is shown under the account number info object, and we can see the master detail relationship between the account object and the account number field object. This red line show the master detail relationship between the and the account number info and the account object. Now right click on the field account number and we can see the option. Click on the view field in new window option. After clicking on the new window option, our account number field is open in new window and we can see the detail related to the account number here. Now again right click on the account number and click on the added field properties option, and our added account number dialog box is open. Now edit the things related to the account number and click on the save button. Now again right click on the account number field and click on the manage field permissions, and our manage field permission page is open. Now edit the visible and read only fields and click on the save button. Now again right click on the account number field, and there is a last option delete field. If you want to delete this field, so click on this option, otherwise leave it as it is. Now you can see that there is a gear icon present on the account number info. Click on this gear icon, and under this gear icon we can see that the loads of option are present in the list. Firstly click on the hide object on the canvas option. After clicking on that, our object is disappeared. You can see no object is present in the schema. The object is disappeared. Now again click on the gear icon, and we want to click on the view object option. So click on the view object option, and our view object, the object is open into the new window and the account number info will be open automatically. Now again click on the gear icon. The last option is a view page layout. So click on this page layout and we can see the page layout is open, and under this page layout we can see there is a account number info layout. So click on this. Our layout page is open, so you can edit the page layout as well. Now on the left hand side you can see that there is an option auto layout. After clicking on this option, we can see that it automatically adjusts the available and selected objects. Now on the left hand side you can see there is a view option that is present near the account layout. So click on this view option and the list is open, and under this list we can see that there is a display elements label option. Click on this option and we can see that it shows the labels of the contact object, account object and the account number info object. If we again click on the view option and we again click on the display element name option, so it will show the API names of the contact object, account object and account number info object. Now again click on the view option, and there is a hide relationship option is present. So click on this option and we can see that the relationship will be hidden and only object is shown on the schema. Now again click on the object option if we want to again show the relationship. So click on this option and the relationship between the objects are shown again. Now again click on the view option, and there is a last option, show ligands. So click on the option, and here right hand side you can see that ligands is shown. Now again click on the view option, and we want to hide the ligand again. So click on the hide ligand, and you can see that the ligand is disappeared. So with this we have come to the end of the video session. We will see you in the next one.